Hey, welcome here to my channel. Let's talk about this. I really want to talk about this for a very long time, and I needed the right state of mind and space to talk about this. Yeah, so what is the best thing to do? What is the best thing to do as a woman or as a man if you're living far away from home? You know, there are a couple of times that things do happen that people divorce. I have been thinking a lot because a lot of people have shared with me so many things that have been going on in their life. And you might think the other way around is actually the best option. But here is the case. You know, would you go back home to Ghana or Africa, Uganda, Tanzania to get married and then bring your wife here or bring your husband here? Or would you stay wherever you are, maybe America, Canada, Germany, USA, UK, and then find someone here? Because what is actually going on, you don't really know. People will tell you if you marry someone here because they actually know what is going on in the country, they can easily divorce you. And just because some people get married because they want a document, they get married because they just don't want to be in the marriage for a long time. And for so many reasons, I have also spoken to people that have gotten married in Ghana. They went, or Nigeria, they went all the way to get married to their partner, bring them here, and then less than 4 months, 3 months, or 2 months, here is the case. There is confusion, someone has backed out, there is separation, and then they've all gone to their separate ways. They are fighting battles, they are reporting each other to home office. And I mean, you don't really know which one is best. Should I go home to get married, bring someone here, or should I just stay wherever I am and then find someone who understands me, know what is going on in this country, and then get married to? Sometimes I just feel like it's the human being itself is actually the person you're dealing with, because there are good stories out there that people go out or go back home, get married, bring them here, and it goes a long way because they respect the fact that someone has truly invested in them and then bring them all the way here. I have seen a lot of interracial marriages working out because most people go to Africa maybe for a vacation or a weekend, like a long week vacation, and they find someone there, bring them here, and it becomes beautiful. And there are others too that go, come back, bring someone here, and it's a whole mysterious situation altogether. You know, there are a couple of experience and issues that I've heard that people cannot resolve issues like divorcing your husband or your wife, and then reporting the person to home office, making sure they deport that person back home, and at the end of the day, you're looking for somebody else. So why can't you resolve that issue with that person, and then obviously move on with, like, continue with the marriage or whatever it is? And I know that because of the high rates of fake marriages that are actually going on, people wouldn't want to get married, or wouldn't like to get married to anybody, like, in the country here. They would like to just go back home and then get married. For me, I think the number of divorce rates in abroad is actually higher than that in back at home, because back at home there is a bit of compromise and intolerance, but here people do not tolerate each other quite a lot. They change their mind, they report cases to the home office, and the next you know it, family gets deported. Like, a mother and a child get deported, and the husband is here, the husband finds another. I mean, what is actually causing the divorce rate? So my question actually is, should I go back home to get married to someone and then bring them here? Because I understand absolutely very well that this person will go through a whole lot of process. Yeah, this person's personality, point of view, everything will change from Ghanaian kind of way or African kind of way to this place where we actually live in. It will change completely. It's actually raining out some. It will change completely because they are now getting used to the system, learning things. And is this going to be a positive change or a negative change? But from what I've actually learned, if you're bringing someone here, prepare yourself for either the good or the bad, because human beings, they are not perfect. They will change in so many ways because they have to change to fit into where they are. Some people will not have that awareness, but before they know it, everything is destroyed, scattered, before they can come back to their real self. So for me personally, I would say that it just takes the grace, or it just takes the universe to connect you with the right person. And regardless of whatever you go through or whatever that is happening, you might not divorce, but you try to work things out. Divorce is actually high, regardless of wherever you marry the person. You can marry the person from Africa, bring them here, and they'll become a different person. You can marry this person here and you see the biggest wahala in your life. So I believe meeting your person is actually the right thing that can happen to you, or can ever happen to you. I mean, marriage can affect every part of your life, because some people go through the worst divorce and they lose the biggest aspect of themselves that they cannot recover again. And some people like flourish in a healthy relationship. I mean, we all want a healthy, flourish marriage, but we don't want to end up with someone that becomes like the biggest problem in our life. I mean, divorce is actually high. I am actually asking this question because I believe strongly in that. It's meeting the right person. It doesn't matter when you go back to marry someone back in Africa or you marry the person here. It's meeting the right person who really wants long term.